first two videos I'm going to do are going to be back-to-back rest in pieces. This first one is going to be the Roger E. Mosley, the actor known as TC on Magnum P.I. And I'll always have memories of this guy because, well, if I go back, he was a black helicopter. He was a friend of Tom Selleck's Magnum P.I. character, which was a pretty freaking big deal. I mean, you could say the Token Brother TV show, but that was a pretty freaking deal if he came around a particular time period. And he definitely fit real cool with Magnum in Hawaii, you know, on the helicopter. It was cool, TC. But I remember Roger Mosley playing Goldie's brother with the late Max Julian in the Mac. And brothers got to work it out. And he was spitting the knowledge and the depth. And that's how I remember Roger Mosley as an actor, because he always had what I called those roles where he uplifted and spoke, strong brother roles. And he was definitely strong in the Mac. And I remember that very well. And then the role that, ironically, even those two roles were big, the role I remember the most probably was in Roots Book 2. Because after the first era of Roots, there was the second one. And it was the part where we were in Tennessee. And I want to say he was on the plantation. And he had told the guy that got shortchanged him and what have you, and he was on the run. And the scene that I remember is that he was lynched in a tree. And the reason why I remember that scene so vividly is because I was at my grandparents' house in Buffalo. They used to live on Elm Street. And I remember I'm going to go outside. And my grandparents cold stopped me. Said, "No, boy, you got to come and watch this." And I remember that scene very vividly because they took him in the tree and they lynched him. And unbeknownst at the time, not thinking about it at the time, because the particular era, but I want to say it was 60 years before that. What was it? 7? I'm going to get my math right. About 60 years before, right in that time. We go 1919, 1979, around that time. At that particular era and time, lynching was put on postcards. And it was like some kind of sport. So it was a very sad reminder. And that's how one of the movies that has always stood with me. I remember that scene very vividly because I still remember that day hearing my grandfather. Both of them stopped me from going outside. You need to watch this. And that's why I talk about why critical race theory is important. And you're never too young to learn about the past. Because it's very important for you to understand the semantics that were at work. And watching that scene with him getting lynched in that tree stayed with me. And I was, remember that. And he was a very good actor. Very cool cat. So I want to send prayers and thoughts out to his family, his friends, and fans worldwide. Rest in peace to Roger Mosley. He was 73. He was a together cat. I think he was a bit older than that, but rest in peace to Roger Mosley. Peace.